What's going on, guys? ZfreeZone here, and we're back with a Testlive update. And before we start this video, anything can change. It is Testlive. They are testing these at the moment, so give it a little bit and they'll come out in the main branch. Be very similar, but there'll be a few changes along the way. First things first, this armor. Have a look at this. Heavy duty armor, so it is on the heavy range, and it is vitality armor. So if we come in and have a look, we're at 840. No mods, just as it is, no blacksmith either. So you can always boost that up eventually. But there you go, vitality, and if we come over to here, it's going to give us +5 vitality. Now that can change, it is what it is at the moment, but we'll see how that goes eventually. But there you go, 5 vitality. Awesome. So yeah, I expect that to go up a little bit, but tell me what you think in the comments. But the other big changes is weapons now stick on your back. So that's really cool. We'll grab this guy out and we'll just take over this one. So the shield and the sword, we can put them both away. You can see the shield pops on the back. Little bit of a gap, but that's not too bad, with the sword in between there as well. Now, if we duck down as the star metal drops in the background, that looks really cool. You can see the shield is not rubbing against the ground, even though we are down on this rock a little bit, so that's nice. This is one of the big shields as well, so really good to have. Let's grab on the ground, but you can see nicely balanced there. Actually is sitting in a really good spot. With the pike, grab the pike out, you can see it goes back on your back as well. And ducking down and all those kind of movements. It looks like it's in a really good spot there. The heavy sword, two-handed sword, we can chuck that on the back as well. And you can see that is in a nice spot too. It does float across the bodies just a little bit. Be interesting if they change that. But in different armors, you'll see different results as well, I'm sure. This has still got the old set of the hammer, but still a good hammer. So we'll get down to the katana, the greatsword, and the claws. Now these guys all have new sets. You can see with the katana then it's holding it above its head. Absolutely fantastic here. The great axe, same position, totally different moveset. We'll get into that shortly. The claws here, we're going to show off these guys first. You can see straight away she doesn't do the roar or anything when she pulls them out. It's just a standard claws. So with the claws, a running attack here, you can see that's its attack there. So if you're running, heavy or light, it's both the same, like usual with heavy attack. Light attack, this is what we've got now. You can see there's no fast-paced moving and nothing like that. I think they've definitely cut down on the claws and made them less OP, because let's face it, you claw build, you can do a lot of damage, but with the heavy attack, you can see they go red. Very nice there. So that's your heavy attack. And now your kick attack. So if you got the kick, that is that attack there. So a lot different there. It's probably the fastest move on it. And it looks really cool too, as she does that little barrel roll. Very cool with the claws there. But that is the new set. 3 different attack buttons. So you got the kick, you got the light attacks now, and then you got the heavy. So that's your claws. Great axe. Here we go. Yeah. So the quick attack, we'll do the run attack first, because that's going to be different. There we go. There's a run attack. Actually, not different. That is the same. So they haven't changed that one. They've kept that as it is. So the light attack. That's the light attack there. So you can see there's a couple more jabs in there, which is quite interesting. Heavy attack. Pretty cool. It's not just that rolling anymore. And then it's got that hammer move right at the end there, which is quite interesting. And the kick attack is a nice block motion. And that looks pretty cool. So it looks like we can block with the double great axe. Pretty cool. So I like that feature. Added a new move there. Katana. Now, Katana used to be one of my favorite weapons, so I hope they haven't ruined it for me. I used to like the 3 light attacks and then the heavy and do that extra damage. But as you'll see here, it is totally different now. So the run attack, There we go, a bit of a jump and a leap there. So yeah, the run attack has changed a little bit. Light attack, that's what we're getting now. It's a nice little set there. Really cool. So that's your light attack. Doesn't use as much stamina, which is really nice. Heavy attacks is totally different. We've actually got heavy attacks now, not just that wind up. And it stops there, and then we've got the slice down. So there we go. That's your heavy attacks. Very nice there. Now with your kick attack, it has brought back our old friend here. So that is with the kick button. So we have that one back. So that is no longer under the heavy attack. That is changed to the kick button. But very cool they left it in there because that was one of my favorite attacks. Get to lunge right forward and actually get right into the fight, which was really cool. So that is the Katana. Very nice there. Can't wait to actually get into combat with this in. It's going to be quite interesting. If any of you guys want to reach me out on a Discord, that's something we will do, is jump in Testlive and just practice with these things. But yeah, definitely worth doing. Discord's in the description down below. Other than that, we have small animal pens. So no longer do you need a massive animal pen just to tame up one guy. Bang, there it is, small animal pen. Long awaited, definitely needed. I'm happy it's here because I do a lot of small builds. And that's going to be really good. I'm sick of making a big, great wall just to make an animal pen. But now you can have the stables and a small animal pen in a rather small spot. So that is really nice too. So that is pretty much all the new update. A lot of bug fixes, a lot of life improvements, all that kind of stuff. There is a lot of damage fixes as well, to especially the Katana. The Great Axe and the claws have all been overhauled completely, so it's going to be completely different to what we're used to. And a lot of overhauls on a lot of other weapons as well. Looks like there's a lot of balances coming through on this update. But for now, we are going to go and look for a fight. So we're just going to go bash up some dogs and see how we go. Alright, so we've got a dog over here. So let's try this Katana moveset out. So we're going to get a couple of light attacks there. Very nice and fast. It does seem like it's doing a decent amount of damage too. And my stats here, so we've got 4 strands. We've pretty much got my fighter build up here. So that's what we're running with. Alright, so we've got a couple of rhinos here. Let's take on these guys and then we'll go in for a little bit more. Now you can see the Katana sits on the side nicely. That's really cool. That's your light attacks, and that's your heavy. So the heavy seems to do quite a lot of damage there, which is really nice. But we're going to just run through these weapons and just kill a few things and just see how they go. This guy looks like he killed the rhino. That's not too bad. Like I do like the little fast with a bit of a heavy at the end. I'm still used to hitting a light 3 times and then going with a heavy. So it's definitely going to be a learning curve, but I do like how she runs with it. She runs with it down the side. And then when you stop, it moves up the top of their head. They really hurt. And while we're here, bleed effect does not get healed by potions anymore. They've stopped that. You can still healed up. And it's still bleeding, so that is not going to happen anymore. A lot of people were using that to their advantage, and not anymore. Great Axe. Let's go in on this guy with the Great Axe. Now this is a semi-boss. Total miss there. He hit me really over there. We're going to use a few heavy attacks on this guy, I think. Dodge that. Heal up here. Seem to put the axe away after we healed, and that is not what I want to see. That is not good. I'm going to have to watch our stamina here. Alright, stamina is going up. He is knocking us out with that. But yeah, healing up and then not taking out the axe, that's going to be something I'm sure they might work on. And if they don't, it's going to be a thin, isn't it? Alright, let's get our claws out. Try these. He's still knocking me out. We've got 3 bleed on that. You can see the bleed will not go away, so that's going to be a whole new interesting thing. Let's try Katana again. So it's not much damage there at all, but still, I do like that move. It's just putting the weapons away whenever you pull out your heals. I'm not getting used to that. That did some really nice damage on those guys. No, so we've used all our potions already. Yeah, that pack is still devastating to these guys. But that is pretty good. I'm probably going to leave it there. We got like, oh, we got a good bunch of stuff off this guy as well. That was worthy, killing him. But I'm going to leave it there, guys. And that is pretty cool. Different movesets. They are working on a lot of bug fixes, as you've seen. And the healing doesn't take away bleed. Very cool. This armor set looks fantastic. And the animal pen is awesome as well. So they're doing a good job upgrading this game still. But that's what I think. Let me know what you guys think down in the description down below. Jump on the Discord if you want to have a chat about it, or just join the game and have some PvP fun. Other than that, I'm ZfreeZone, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Make sure you stick around for that.